Nou, tot ziens.
Tot het jaar uit.
Nou, ik film het wel, dat is wel goed zo. Stap maar lekker in.
Zal ik voorheen stappen?
Nou, daar gaan ze.
I'm a Jaguar test driver.
Okay.
So the camouflage car in the car park there is mine. I'm supposed to be testing that, but instead I'll just do this instead.
The camouflage, is it an electric one?
No.
Oh, because I heard there is an electric one coming.
Yeah, they've actually decided that this is now the last version of this car they're going to make, and all of the XJs from now will be electric.
Okay, no
Yeah.
combusting engine.
They're still going to make combustion engine ones, but not the XJ.
Okay.
So there will be other Jaguars which will be combustion engine, but the XJs are all going to be electric, which is a bold choice. You know, to make your biggest car in the range electric is a bold choice. Okay, so have you guys been on the track before?
No, never.
Never on the track, okay.
So
I'll explain as we go around. It's 21 kilometers long, just under 21 kilometers long, okay?
Yeah.
The outright lap record now is 5 minutes and 19 seconds, which is ridiculous, okay? It's absolutely crazy. You see the cars in front of us sliding? This is why we need to go gently, okay? We've got 575 horsepower in this car. It's rear wheel drive, and so if we go too crazy, we're going to end up over there. So. Okay, so this is the GP circuit, straight ahead.
Oh.
yeah.
Just there.
Yeah, the straight.
So during VLN and the 24-hour race, the cars go around there and then back on here, and they do both tracks combined, okay?
Okay.
So during VLN and the 24-hour race, the lap record at the moment is 7:57, so it's pretty fast.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's an average of something like 115 kilometers per hour average. Okay, so it's fast.
With what kind of car was that?
It's a Z4M.
Okay.
Yeah, but a GT3 car. So it's like square. It's as wide as it is long.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the Porsche 917, I believe.
The 919.
The 919. Yeah.
Is the super fast LMP car which holds the current lap record. Yeah.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
It's crazy. Yeah, it looks like it's on fast forward when you look at it. Yeah. Okay, so this is Hadsenbach. So it's a series of chicanes, left, right. Okay, nice and smooth, but we have to be careful because the last one is the tightest. So with this kind of system of chicanes, normally you go through and the last one is the most open. So it pulls you in to go faster and faster. You get to the last one and you go out of it fast. But if we do that on the Nordschleife, we end up dead. So we don't want to do it. Okay, so now we go down Hocheichen. And now we can pick up a little bit of speed, okay? Now, the biggest problem with the Nordschleife and learning the track is that most of the time this is as far ahead as you can see. Okay, so we're doing what, 145 now, and look, we don't know where we're going. I don't. Have you been on the track before? I haven't.
No.
This is my first lap ever. Sorry guys. Okay, so
no fuck.
You come around these corners. If it was dry here, we would be doing 180, 190. Okay. So now we're going to come down the hill. We're going to get to the most dangerous part of the track. So if we're going to die, that's where it's going to be, okay? So we're now doing 180, okay? We're going to go up over this crest, we're going to brake, and then we're going to turn into a very dangerous corner. The reason it's dangerous, okay, people get to here, they can't see where they're going, and you should always have gentle throttle.
Yeah.
If you lift here, the front goes heavy, the back goes light, and the car spins. Okay, and you hit there, you hit there, you hit there, and you're dead, okay?
Yes.
So, there's 1,000 meters of elevation change on the track from the highest point to the lowest point.
1,000 meters?
Sorry, 600 meters is 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
So in the first half of the track, it's around half, the second half of the track around half. So you can see now how quickly we're going downhill. Okay, and this is another issue on the Nürburgring. When you play games, when you try and learn the track, you only ever see the flat, okay? But you can see what it's like. It's crazy. It's so tight.
And bumpy, and with camber.
And bumpy and camber.
Yeah.
And lots of different surfaces.
Yeah, you don't get that feeling on a sim.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now watch the next corner, okay? So this is where everyone crashes. You come into the right, you think, oh look, it's a gentle left corner, okay?
Yeah.
Well, it's a gentle left corner, and then you get to here and you go, where the fuck's the track gone? It's gone over there. Okay? So it gets really, really tight, and then you come out the corner and we can get a little bit of gas. A little bit. We only have 575 horsepower, so the car's really slow. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so now we come to Metzgersfeld, so we have a very fast left, followed by a tighter left. You can see right here already that the track's pretty much dried out. Because it's so warm today, of course.
Yeah.
And now we start... I didn't understand that.
Mopedunfall, Galgenkopf.
Okay.
Rider ist nicht verletzt, aber ja, Moped bei der Grund, 186.
Okay,
Is
so
there an unfall?
that's Dale.
Motorradunfall, Galgenkopf, 186. Danke. Der Motorradfahrer steht hinter der Planke.
These marshal points, you see they have numbers on them.
Yeah.
So Dale, he's the other driver, he's just saying that at position 186 there's an accident. Okay, so we all carry these radios in the car.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
we see something, we call the marshals, we tell them, and then they know and they can get there quickly.
What is there? There's no
slow.
yellow flags or something like that.
There are.
How are the other?
On a Sunday when it's very busy, this is very quiet at the moment. When it's very busy on a Sunday, there will be marshals on the track, but just at a few positions, and they will have yellow flags. There are some yellow lights on the track to tell us about something.
Okay.
But no, because it's a road, because it's just a road under the law, then we have to use it as a road, and we have to be careful and watch out for each other. So this is why it's so dangerous. Are you guys here for the Ferrari weekend then?
Yeah, not in particular, but
Okay.
we.
But you just come to see something.
Yeah, yeah. That happens to be that weekend, but
At the same time that you're
Yeah.
here. Okay. So this is where Niki Lauda crashed his F1 car
okay.
in '76. So if you've seen the film Rush,
Yeah, of
this
course.
is where it happened, and then he crashed here, and ended up here on the track. Okay, so Bergwerk, we stay late, very, very late. One of the good things on the track, if you want to drive yourself at some point, look for the end of the curbs. Where you see the end of the curb, that's a signal to change direction. Okay. So we aim for the 11-kilometer marker now, and then we can go up the inside of this guy, because he's very slow. And we've got a series of very long left bends, and then we get to a little crest. We go over the crest. Okay. After the crest, we go up to the left.
The suspension of this car.
Yeah,
Is this air?
it's air suspension.
Yeah, because it's so smooth.
it feels a bit floaty, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Incredible, but
But we're doing 160 now, and it feels like we're doing like 50 kilometers per hour to the shops, right? Yeah, it's a very fast car. It's a lot of fun to drive. This.
yeah, I believe so. Because with normal suspension, it will be rather bumpy.
Exactly. Yeah. And this car is so fast and so smooth. There's a guy in a Golf.
Yeah.
I think he's having a bit of fun with us. He's
Okay.
staying behind. I'm not sure whether he wants to go past or not. But I'm still being a little bit careful because of the little bit
The
damp.
track, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we have a long 180-degree right-hander. This is called Stahlstrecke Curve. And on the exit of that, or just after that, I'll let this guy go, we have carousel, okay? So
Yeah.
this famous banked part of the track. So you have to all hold on, okay? If you have loose fillings in your teeth, you're going to lose them now, okay? But it's a lot of fun. There are actually
Okay.
two carousels on the track.
Yeah.
Okay,
With a
so
lot of banking, eh?
here's the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see it's a lot of fun. There's a second one towards the end of the track. We'll go past Mr. BMW. Everyone's driving like pussies today. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. Oh, look, a Porsche. We can overtake him. Stupid car. I'm so fast in my Porsche. Okay, so now we're coming to the highest part of this side of the track. I think it's probably a little bit wet here still, so we're going to go a little bit gently. So this is the highest point here. And now we have the most technical part. So most people know after around 20 laps, they know up until around carousel. It takes most people around another 50 laps to learn the rest of the track, okay? And for most people, like if you go to Spa or Zandvoort or something like this, you do an hour on the track and there are no more surprises, okay? It takes a while to get everything perfect, but after an hour, you know where the track goes. Here at the Nordschleife, realistically, 2-3 years, of driving and driving and driving. But now I get to the point where I don't have to think. You know, it's
Yes.
just I know where the track is. I think it's been a long time.
But it's so many.
I'm getting senile now because I'm getting so old.
But there's so many corners.
Yeah, exactly.
Here were we earlier this afternoon. This point.
Watching here, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see anyone crash?
No,
Oh,
no.
Sorry about that.
But 2 years ago I was here before, and
See, it's
then there
wet
was
still.
a crash.
Yeah. So this part of the track is still wet. So it's like driving on soap. It's unbelievable how slippy the track gets. And when they resurface parts of the track, they don't do it nicely and surface the whole section. So you go from a transition on the straight, you go through the transition in the corner. So there's lots of grip, and then you go onto the old tarmac.
No grip at
And it's
all.
like, oh, that's fun. Okay, so this is Flansgarden. So we have a little bit of brake, and then off the brake. At the end of the curb, we turn. Remember, always the end of the curb, 90% of the time, tells you where to turn the car, okay? So we go all the way right, then into the left, and all the way right to where these grey boxes, this is these orange lights, okay? So sometimes when these are on, okay, so end of the curb on the left, we turn into the right, we turn, and now we go straight, even though we can't see where we're going. It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, really fun.
So I'm sorry it's a little bit slow, you know, but
Yeah.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, I know. It was very fun.
As long as you're having fun, then that's a good
Yeah.
one. Okay, so we go to the outside of the corner, turn into the right, and we stay again. So you see the yellow lights? This lets us know that something's happened, okay?
Yeah.
So we put the hazard lights on, go a little bit slow, and that lets people behind know that there's a problem. I think it's at Galgenkopf, which is the last corner, okay? So we go through mini carousel like we would, although we go slower. When we come out of Galgenkopf, I'll give it full gas, and you can see how fast the car goes.
Okay.
Then I can have a sleep because it's on the straight.
How many laps did you have? For,
I have no idea.
No.
No idea.
No.
So I first came here in 2005, and it was always on a bike, and I used to keep account of how many laps I did. So I know how many laps I did before I moved here, but then I've been here now 13 years.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Only as a test driver. A Jaguar.
Not always as a test driver, but
Okay.
I've done a lot of instruction, a lot of taxi laps, all these things, and so thousands. I don't know,
Okay.
a lot.
And no, there are no motorbikes this time, eh? There was one guy and he was taking off.
Because it's wet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
In a car, it's bad. On
Yeah.
a bike,
yeah, it's
you're
crazy.
gonna fall off.
Yeah.
If you ride in the wet on
Yeah.
a bike,
But if it's
100% you will fall off.
yeah. But also you can brake that much as a car, and if a car in
Exactly.
front of you
Yeah.
do stupid thing,
Yeah, you do this, you fall.
yeah, you fall.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, you only ever drive ride in the dry. Plus, there's a lot of oil spills on the track these days, and so they closed in the track for bikes, just for bikes. You can still drive a car. Okay. Fun?
Okay, great
Happy?
fun.
No problem.
We'll definitely do that again.
On a day when it's dry and warm.
Hopefully on a dry day.
everything yeah, we'll be like half this time. But the funny thing is, to me, it feels slow always.
Yeah.
Okay, because I drive fast all the time. My job is to drive fast.
Yeah.
I have to drive really, really fast for it to feel fast.
And good boys.
Zo. En nou, daar komen ze. Allemaal kotzakken. En?
Great, thanks.
Ja, jullie.
Moet ik ga jij even in model?
En hoe was het?
Een beetje.
Ja, dik hè?
Hey. Goed.
Hij hield zich een beetje in.
Ja.
Omdat het toch, het is slipperig.
Ja, dat dacht ik wel.
Dus ja, met droog weer.